I got blue lights. Like I said, ready to podcast. The sound isn't too loud in here, but I will be recording with my phone today just because I'm almost out of battery on my camera and it's going to take the entire day charging the batteries, and I do not feel that at all. I'm gonna finish my tea. No, I'm gonna make myself a new cup of tea. I will be announcing in the podcast today that I'm done podcasting for a while. It's just too much noise, and my health is declining to such a state that it's actually not worth it anymore. I spend almost an entire day from the morning, from I get up in the morning until I'm done editing and uploading in the evening, and it's just not worth it. I have so little energy and so little strength that I really need to focus on other things. And so making vlogs is just easier, and let's face it, it's a lot more fun because it's a lot more interactive. So I'm not done podcasting forever, I think, but yeah, I don't feel it. It's just everything with it has become a struggle, and I'm not looking forward to making a podcast anymore. So yeah, I need to take better care of my health. It's not just fibromyalgia. It's nothing super serious, but it's affecting my fibromyalgia like crazy. I might as well just tell you about it. I've been to see the doctor a couple times already for October. Swallowed my words again. For October, and it's already October 11th. And she said, I do believe that, well, she said, I am very certain you are a highly sensitive person, which is not something that's medical, it's just something that's a part of you. Well, it's medical in the part that it makes your nervous system, something like that, she said, extra sensitive, and you can't do anything about it. And so when you are in the doctor's office, you have a certain amount of time, and me being the curious self that I am, I went home and I turned to Google. I've heard the phrase before, but I've read up on it, and it explains so much. It explains not only my sensitivity to light and sound, and the fact that it actually makes me physically sick. It also explains my fibromyalgia to me. I'm just going to handle it all, and just doing that all means that I also have to change things in my life, how I live, how I do things. And I, in all general wordings, just need to calm down. Yeah. If you know me at all, I'm a little upbeat. I'm bouncy. I think I had someone call me bouncy a few years ago when I was still in school. I like that description of me. I'm bouncy. But so yeah, I have to change a lot. And in that change, the podcast will be gone, at least for a while. I will record a podcast today, and if I finish something before Christmas, I maybe will even make another podcast. But making vlogs is just easier. It takes less out of you because you take out the camera whenever you can take out the camera. It's not like you spend an hour messing up your place and record, make sure everything's okay, clean everything up, edit, remember to eat, go to the toilet, do human things. And then when it's edited, it needs to go up to YouTube, which is a window of time where you can actually do something else, because you know that does itself. But in the window below, all the links, all the information, it just takes so much time. And again, when you have little of it, time really is precious, and spending it doing things that makes me sicker it's just not gonna continue doing that. So to do things easier for myself, while I get used to the idea of the HSP, highly sensitive person thing. Yeah, if anyone out there is such a person, I would love to know, because apparently that too is a very rare thing. Apparently 2019 is the year I pick up rare things, like being HSP, which by the way is something I was told by my doctor is something I'm born with. Just now, 33 years later, we discovered it, so. Yeah, and the wool allergy, and just no. And I'm gonna log off and show you a couple of glimpses from a short walk that I did yesterday. Maybe some background footage from the podcast, but she said, you really shouldn't live in a city. So I told her how many days I've lived here, and she just shook her head and said, I'm sorry. I was like, you tell me. I do love living here in the city, but the building and the noise inside and out is just really killing me. And this has been a almost 7-minute rant, and yeah, what is this? Is it blood? I have no idea what those spots are. Have they been there the whole time? It looks like blood. It smells like sh**. I'm going to change my sweaters and then make a podcast. Oh, goodness me. It's very important that the hair is right. I have my show notes right where you are today, so I am going to try and not mess this up. I am recording with my phone today just because my batteries are all flat. I have 5 batteries for the camera, and they are all flat. It's like 10 to 12 minutes left of recording time, and